Hey guys, welcome back to Welding with Mr. Sapanik. Today's lesson is going to be gas metal arc welding in the flat position, and we're going to be doing this on just a flat piece of 1/4 inch plate. One of the reasons that we do flat padding to begin is to just get the feeling of laying those beads, okay? Right now our machine is set at 350 inches a minute with 21 volts. Now, these numbers can go up and down depending on the material that you're using, the thickness of the material, the size of the wire. So there's a whole bunch of different variables that could come into play on this. But for demonstration purposes, we're going to be at 21 volts, 350 inches a minute. Now, what we're going to do with this plate, we are just going to, like I said, lay some beads. Now, when we lay these beads, I want you guys to weld in both directions, okay? So we have drag angle and we have push angle. So if we were to take our MIG gun, okay, going from left to right, this is going to be our drag angle, okay? I want you to start here, weld all the way to the end, stop your electrode, let your weld cool down a second, and then use a push angle. Now notice how I still have that 15 to 20 degree travel angle, except I'm just switching directions. There are some occasions where you might have to drag a weld. There are some occasions where you might have to push a weld. So it's good to be versatile in both directions, okay? One thing that you need to make sure that you are doing, taking our wire, clipping our wire off, okay? We don't want to start with a bunch of gloves there. It makes for a more difficult arc start. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start here on the edge. We're going to make our first weld using our drag angle. Okay, so get comfortable. We're going to have our 15 to 20 degree travel angle. We're going to make our weld. Okay, now this first weld, since your material is cool, this first weld's probably going to sit up a little bit higher. And that's okay, because this is just a practice weld, and you're going to be building up on that, okay? Now notice there's a little bit of dust coming off here, a little bit of that dirty shielding gas. And we want to take a wire brush, and we want to make sure that we're trying to clean that off. That way we can maintain a nice, good, clean weld. Okay? Let's use our glove there. We're going to clip this. Okay? Now we're going to use a pushing technique. Welding at this voltage and this wire speed, it's going to make this plate start to heat up pretty quickly. So every 5 or so welds, you're going to want to take it to the dump tank and cool that off. Okay, there's our pass number 2. See how we're overlapping our previous weld here. Okay, and we're just going to continue with our drag angle right down here. weld number 3. And look how cherry red that piece of material is getting, okay? So all you have to do is just maintain a good overlap. Make sure that there's no gaps between your weld. And this is just a lot of welding here, okay? You're just gonna be repeating, okay? But I want you to go in both of those directions, okay? We're gonna clip our end off, getting a good habit of that. Good habit. We'll start. Okay, and then you're gonna just complete this all the way down the end of that plate. Okay, the idea is to take this 1/4 inch plate and we're gonna make it into a 5/8 thickness, okay? You're only gonna get better if you continue to weld, okay? The more practice, the better your beads are gonna be. Those beads can be circles, you can drag them, you can run little U's, you can run little Z's. Whatever is most comfortable for you to get the end result is all that really matters, okay?